Selections from the Ballad of the White Horse by G.K. Chesterton. Book 1, The Vision of the King. And there was death on the emperor, and night upon the pope, and Alfred, hiding in deep grass, hardened his heart with hope. A sea folk blinder than the sea broke all about his land, but Alfred up against them bare, and gripped the ground, and grasped the air, staggered, and strove to stand. He bent them back with spear and spade, with desperate dike and wall, with foemen leaning on his shield, and roaring on him when he reeled, and no help came at all. Our towns were shaken of tall kings, with scarlet beards like blood. The world turned empty where they trod. They took the kindly cross of God and cut it up for wood. There was not English armor left, nor any English thing, when Alfred came to Athol to be an English king. In the river island of Athelney, with the river running past, in colors of such simple creed, all things sprang at him, sun and weed, till the grass grew to be grass indeed, and the tree was a tree at last. Fearfully plain the flowers grew, like the child's book to read, or like a friend's face seen in a glass. He looked, and there Our Lady was. She stood and stroked the tall live grass, as a man strokes his steed. Her face was like an open word, when brave men speak and choose. The very colors of her coat were better than good news. She spoke not, nor turned not, nor any sign she cast. Only she stood up, straight and free, between the flowers in Athol and the river running past. Mother of God, the wanderer said, I am but a common king, nor will I ask what saints may ask to see a secret thing. The gates of heaven are fearful gates, worse than the gates of hell. Not I would break the splendors barred, or seek to know the thing they guard, which is too good to tell. But for this earth most pitiful, this little land I know, if that which is, forever is, or if our hearts shall break with bliss, seeing the stranger go, when our last bow is broken, queen, and our last javelin cast, under some sad green evening sky, halting or ruined cross on high, under a warm westland grass to lie, shall we come home at last? And a voice came, human but high up, like a cottage climbed among the clouds, or a serf of hut and croft that sits by his hovel fire as oft, but hears on his old bare roof aloft a belfry burst in song. The gates of heaven are lightly locked. We do not guard our goal. Men may uproot where worlds begin, or read the name of the nameless sin. But if he fail, or if he win, to no good man is told. The men of the East may spell the stars, and times and triumphs mark, but the men signed with the cross of Christ go gaily in the dark. The men of the East may search the scrolls for sure fates and fame, but the men that drink the blood of God go singing to their shame. The wise men know what wicked things are written on the sky. They trim sad lamps, they touch sad strings, hearing the heavy purple wings, where the forgotten seraph kings still plot how God shall die. The wise men know all evil things under the twisted trees, where the perverse in pleasure pine, and men are weary of green wine and sick of crimson seas. But you and all the kind of Christ are ignorant and brave, and you have wars you hardly win, and souls you hardly save. I tell you not for comfort, yea, not for your desire, save that the sky grows darker yet, and the sea rises higher. Night shall be thrice night over you, and heaven an iron cope. Do you have joy without a cause? yea, faith without a hope. Even as she spoke, she was not, nor any word said he. He only heard, still as he stood, under the old night's nodding wood, the sea folk breaking down the wood, like a high tide from sea. Selections from Book 1, The Return of the King, to be continued.